Thank you so much for joining me for this balance progression flow. It's going to be a little bit fiery. We're going to go ahead and get started with some seated sun salutations. So just finding comfortable or somewhat comfortable cross-legged position. We're going to roll the shoulders back, lifting the chest. And if we start by taking the hands behind, you want to really squeeze the shoulder blades together, breathing in here. And as you exhale, we're going to draw the hands forwards, drawing the belly button in towards the spine, tucking the chin, and maybe interlacing the fingers, just releasing the index finger. As you inhale, sweeping the hands back, lifting the chest and the chin at the very top. Exhaling, sweeping everything forwards. And as you inhale, reaching the hands back, lifting the chest. Exhaling, drawing the hands forwards, tucking the chin and the tailbone. Breathing in, lifting the chin. One final round as you exhale, tucking the chin. Inhaling, sweeping the hands back, lifting the chest. From here, I'm going to tone so I can see you guys. We're going to take a few rounds of seated to standing. So if you start in a cross-legged position, we're going to really press the outside edges of the feet down into the floor, and then without taking the hands down to the floor as well, we're going to see if we can stand all the way up, and then as you exhale, we're going to come all the way back down. And sometimes it takes a few little wobbles along the way. If you've got a wall or a little push up off of the floor, that can help. But we're going to go for 4 more rounds. So finding a deep inhale. As you exhale, we're going to stand and then lowering all the way back down, finding the balance. 3 more rounds. Breathing in, lifting. Exhaling, we're going to lower all the way down. Inhaling to the very top, exhaling all the way down to the bottom. As you inhale, we're going to lift, and as you exhale, we're going to lower. Final round, breathing in, lifting, exhaling, lowering all the way down. We're going to take the hands down in front and the knees behind. So we've got the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hips, taking a round of cat-cow. So similar to that place that we started at, but this time we're on the hands and knees, and maybe rolling the chest forwards and down, exhaling it all the way back up, so finding a little bit of a barrel roll. And anything we take in one direction, we're going to take it back, right? So rolling the chest the other direction. As you exhale, lowering. As you exhale, lifting, and as you inhale, lowering. Here you go, 1 final round. Coming back to that neutral spine. And from here, we're going to tuck the toes behind, and with a big exhale, sending the hips all the way back and up into our downward facing dog. Taking pedal of the legs, all the little wriggles and shuffles along the way that make it all feel a little bit more possible. And as you exhale, we're going to lower the knees all the way down to the mat, sweeping the arms high, and maybe just think about untucking the toes, okay? So we're in a high kneeling position, and sometimes taking the hands to the hips makes it all feel a little bit more balanced, but we want to feel like we've got the shoulders over the hips, over the knees, sweeping the arms up alongside the ears. Here we go. From here, we're going to land the sole of the right foot. And if we press down through the right foot, we're going to keep the knees bent and the hips low, but we're going to step the left foot alongside. And we should be in something that kind of looks like our Utkatasana, right? Chair pose. 1 more deep breath here. And as you exhale, we're going to take the left knee back, and we're going to take the right knee back alongside, untucking the toes, checking in that we've got our core engaged, our chest lifted, and we're going to go again on the other side, sweeping the arms high, this time stepping the left foot forwards, breathing in deeply, As you exhale, stepping the right foot alongside. So we've got the shoulders over the knees now, over the ankles, and the hips go back. One last deep breath. As you exhale, right knee comes down first, left knee alongside, untucking the toes if they're tucked like mine. And we're going to take one more round either side, breathing in, right foot lands, finding that place where you can step the left foot alongside. One deep breath in chair pose, and then we're going to take our left foot back down and the right foot back down alongside. Maybe a little shake out of the shoulders, but final round as you inhale, left foot forwards, taking the right knee alongside, holding the core steady, making sure we've got that straight back. As you exhale, left knee lowers, right knee down alongside, and if you take the hands down towards the mat, we're going to take a deep breath here, and as you exhale, we're going to send the hips all the way back and up into our downward facing dog. As you inhale, sweeping the right foot all the way up, and as you exhale, we're going to step. As you inhale, we're going to sweep the left foot all the way up. Exhaling, stepping the left foot forwards, finding that place where you can take a deep inhale, lifting the chest up. And we're finding our way into high lunge. We're going to go for the big steps here, okay? Big balance move. Breathing in here. And as you exhale, drawing that right knee forwards and up. Rolling the shoulders back. We're going to take the right hand to the inside edge of the right knee. Finding the balance, breathing in deeply, releasing a full exhale. From here, with the next inhale, we're going to take the right knee out to the right. And if you keep the left hip pointing forwards, rolling that left shoulder back, so we're keeping the chest nice and open here, and the right knee lifted, so it should be around about in line with that right hip, and the right toes are pointing towards the right too, okay? So real big opening all through that right hip. One last deep breath here. As you exhale, we're going to take that right knee back towards the front, and if we take the right hand back to the right hip, and with a big inhale, we're going to step the right foot back to high lunge, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chest, sinking down into that left knee and reaching back through the right heel, maybe sweeping the arms high, and as you exhale, folding forwards, breathing in, lifting the arms up, exhaling, folding forwards, inhaling to lift, exhaling, folding forwards, and this time breathing in, lifting. With the next exhale, we're going to land the hands, stepping the left foot back to plank, rooting down through the hands, drawing a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, we're going to lower, breathing in, rolling the shoulders back, lifting to upward facing dog. As you exhale, we're going to lift the hips, tuck the toes, sending the hips all the way back and up into our downward facing dog. And we're finding all those little pedals, wriggles and shuffles that make it all feel that little bit more possible. And this time, with a big inhale, we're going to sweep the right foot all the way up to the sky, exhaling, stepping the right foot forwards. And we're taking it all over to the other side, right? So finding the balance before sweeping the arms high, lifting the chest, and finding our way into our high lunge. And we know we're going for the big step through, right? So if we start with a big inhale, then as you exhale, we're going to take the weight forwards into the right foot, lifting the left knee up in front. And we get to take the hands to the hips, right? Rolling the shoulders back. All the things that usually make the balance feel that little bit more possible. And from here, we're going to take our left hand to the inside edge of the left knee, breathing in, lifting the spine. With the next inhale, we're going to take that left knee out to the left, And you want to flex the ankle on that left foot, right? So the left toes point towards the left too. So big opening all through the left hip. And you've got to really squeeze the right glutes to keep that right leg stable. The one we're balancing on, right? That's the one that's doing all the work at the moment. One, last. Deep breath here. And as you exhale, we're going to draw that left knee back to center, returning the left hand to the left hip. And with a big inhale, sending the left foot all the way back into our high lunge. We want it to be a powerful high lunge, right? So we want to sink down into that right knee. We want to reach back through the left heel. Breathing in, sweeping the arms high. As you exhale, folding forwards, tucking the chin at the bottom. Breathing in to lift the hands. Exhaling, folding forwards. Inhaling to lift. One final round. Exhaling forwards. Inhaling to lift, reaching through the fingers, lifting the chest. As you exhale, we're going to land the hands, stepping the right foot back alongside the left. If you take a really deep inhale at the very top, then as you exhale, we're going to lower. Inhaling, lifting the chest to upward facing dog. Exhaling, sending the hips back towards the heels and finding your way down into child's pose, taking a few moments here to allow everything to relax and release and find some rest.